Hello there, guys, and sat down here again. Dean's still here. Obviously, he's here until Tuesday with the meeting with Social for yet again, thanks to a lot of slander, a lot of defamation, a lot of discrimination, a lot of perjury. Yet again, back in this situation. But anyway, I just wanted to say a massive big hello to all the women out there. It doesn't matter what you are going through, you are strong, you are graceful, and you are mighty. And there is an absolute war out there between men and women, and why this war has to exist, I do not know. Why this massive battle between the male species and the female species ever has to exist, I don't know. I've seen so much of it over the last few years that I find it quite heartbreaking, actually, that I don't ever usually come out and stand up for women's rights or talk about the needs of women or anything like that, because I just see us all as human beings, really, and we're men and we're women, and it's not that we're equal. We are different, and we have different roles. And yes, there's some strong women out there that want to go and do construction and building work and things like that, and yes, there are some men out there that, you know, want to do caring jobs and things like that. It's not about it's about it's about understanding the gender roles, isn't it? So hey there, Marie. So for those that are just coming on, it's International Women's Day. So to everybody who's attending any events with the mothers today, you know, Mothers Rising have got stuff going on today. You know, some women want children and some women don't. Some women are maternal and some aren't. Some are career women and some want to be home makers. And I think to the homemakers out there that just want to be, you know, a support to their partner and a support to their children, you know, hats off to you. Don't let anybody tell you that you need to be something more. There's nothing wrong with being, you know, a stay-at-home mum looking after your children. But we live in a society where people just can't afford that anymore. And you know, men have been the providers and women have stayed at home, and that was sort of the way things were. But you know, government needs 2 tax brackets. It wants 2 cars paid for. It wants families divided. It wants us separated. And there aren't really that many men out there that stand up for women or support women anymore. Women have been so tarnished. You know, we're slags, we're whores. You know, if we're either not thin enough, or we're too fat, or we're not pretty, or we're ugly, or our bums are big, or our stomachs are wobbly, or, you know, if we speak, we've got to shut up. If we speak too much, we're a chatterbox. If we decide to not do our hair that day, you know, there's something wrong with us. Or, you know, and if as a woman that the pressures of being a mother, being the home provider, and actually having to also be the main breadwinner, be it that you're on benefits and you're looking after your children, or that you're holding down jobs and working while being a mother. And it's different for fathers, because fathers don't work and hold it all down. They work while the mother holds it all down. To the single fathers out there that do it all, hats off to you. But it is the women that have the pressure of, you know, making sure that the schedule and the routine and the house is running the way that it is, that the children have got everything that they need. And, you know, if we don't have fathers around that are supporting us, you know, it's hard. If we do have fathers around that are supporting us, absolutely brilliant. But, you know, to the women that don't have a father and a husband, who are out there on their own, and it's not an easy world, you know, men will approach you, they want to know if you're single, you know, things happen. But it's not that men are bad, and it's not that women are bad, and it's not that men are good or women are good. It's just the fact that we live in a society that has got everybody pointing the fingers. I mean, look at it, the Fathers for Justice, you know. I don't ever come on here and slate, you know, Aaron and Faith's father, but I see so many fathers come on and they're all going on about women, you know, and it's, sorry, you had a personal incident with the person you were with. Yeah, I'm sorry that the incident of the one that you were with, it might not even have been that they were a bad person. It might just been that you were thinking with your dick, and actually she didn't want just your dick. She wanted your emotional connection, and you couldn't give her that. So all of a sudden that relationship's broke down, and you've just turned a really nice person into a bad person because you two just didn't work out. And now all of a sudden every woman in the world is a shithole. You know, every man is a cunt, every woman is a whore. That's not true. That's like saying every black person is a murderer, every Afghanistan person is bombing the UK, every Indian uses a knife to slash people. You just can't pigeonhole box people like that. That's saying that, you know, every police officer is corrupt, every social worker is planning to take your child. That's bollocks. It's all bollocks. And I've had enough of it. I've had enough of people going, oh, you know, women and women, and oh, the feminist right movement and all of this. I think, hello, yeah. I think that I shall give you a little bit of space, and I'll be back for your frag in a minute. Oh, I love it here. I don't have to pay for baccy. They read me their fags. So, and that was a man. Sorry, guys. I must have moved so quickly that my phone jumped up and said that I was driving and it needed to stop my phone, but I must have just moved really quickly because I'm not driving, as you can clearly see. So, yeah, so I just sort of wanted to say to the women out there, really, especially to the women that haven't had, you know, proper father figures in their lives who have, you know, prepared them for the world. And it is difficult, mums out there, by the way, to, you know, leave children to be disciplined by the fathers and things, but children need their fathers, you know. Otherwise we end up with women in the world that, you know, have trust issues and stuff. I'm trying to do my coat up, but I want to sort of put my phone down because it's absolutely fucking freezing. So I just want to, I could do with someone holding my phone a minute, so hang on a minute, I'm just going to put you down here because I've got to do my coat up. It's absolutely freezing cold. And because I'm down by the sea as well, I've got the tail end of the sea, but like seriously, it is freezing, absolute tail end freezing. You know, and one thing is, you know, like as we grow up in the world, it's a really tough time anyway, because boys want to pull your hair, they want to tweak your boobs, they want to take the piss out of you having boobs, and then we go through all of the challenges anyway of like having periods and dealing with our friendships at school, and you know, having to handle how we feel about things. I don't even know if you've got my sound there, guys, because I didn't realise I've got my headphones plugged in, so I haven't got sound. I've just lost network as well. I've just gone into, there we go, I've just gone into poor network, so I have no idea if you've actually heard me all of this time, I'm afraid, guys, because I've just realised that my headphones are still plugged in, and I do have a mic, but I don't know whether or not the mic was close enough to me or not, so I just sort of wanted to say to all of the sort of women out there to just keep going, and it's okay to have purposes and passions and interests and things like that, but we tend to sacrifice so much. We sacrifice, you know, because we either want our father's praise, or, you know, we want our mother to love us, and we tend to do what other people want us to do. Men tend to be a lot more stronger in their minds, knowing sort of what they're about and stuff, or tend to fall more into the career side of things. So, but for women, it's okay. You know, dancing can be a career. You know, you can do your pottery, you can do your art, you can be a businesswoman, you can be an Olympic athlete, you can be an actress if that's what you want to do. You can set up your own companies in whatever it is that you're passionate to do, and you can be a mother, and we can actually do it all to, you know, to a certain level, but it's just that we don't get much support because we've got too many. If we've got all the dishes piled up and the washing to do, and we've just got in from work and we've got paperwork to do, and all of a sudden we get a bit, all of a sudden we get, you're mad, you're crazy, and all of that, and we're just emotional beings, and we're just very sensitive and very, very sentimental, and it's about time that men and women started to really understand the difference in each other and appreciate each other for the differences, and really understand that, you know, Mother Earth is nature. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, but Mother Earth can bring thunder and lightning and crash the seas and be harsh, but she's still beautiful. And all women are still beautiful. It doesn't matter whether you are huge and humongous, or whether you are skinny, or whether you've got long hair or short hair, or, you know, your heart is your heart, and it's what makes you beautiful. It's what makes you you. It's what, you know, makes you shine. And too many women are in depression. Too many women are in suicide battles. Too many women are struggling. And then there are other women out there that are doing amazing, but they're feeling the pressure, and you don't realise it. Take the lady from Love Island, you know, to everybody was everything was amazing, but inside she was struggling, she was battling. And it's not easy to tell people that you're battling. It's not easy to tell people that actually you're not feeling too great today and things are a little bit hard, and it's okay. It's okay, because even the most successful person the next day could wake up to a complete crash in their lives. We go through things, we experience. Time to get back to your real, true, feminine self. And for me, this is the most masculine person walking around right now, campaigned up, and I said I would. The next chapter. So anyway, I just want to say to all the women out there, do something for yourself today. Do something that makes you feel you, that brings you into your joy, that brings you into your place of your being, into your true essence. Too many women out there have had to protect themselves, have been through rape, have been through violence, and they start becoming a bit of a geezer bird because they don't want to get slapped, they don't want to get hit, they don't want to get that, and they start becoming a bit, you know, a bit of a John. And it's time for us to be true women, to be the real women. And the more feminine we are, the more masculine the men will be, you know. And I think that's all I've got to say for today. So have a really, really, really lovely Sunday. And whatever you're doing today, just be you. Be your true self. Be your true female, beautiful, beautiful selves. And just don't let people pigeonhole us all, because, you know, I can have bad days, doesn't make me a bad person. I can have good days, doesn't necessarily make me a good person. It just means I'm on a journey and I'm doing the damn best that I can do with what I've got, where I am. And keep going. So be brave, be strong, and stay positive. And see you later, guys. Bye. And I hope you've all heard me. See you later.